How has it been the last couple of years, Ajay? Because, I mean, it would have tested your mettle. I mean, it would have tested anybody's mettle. But, you are in the thick of it. I mean, with the movie theatre business. First the first wave, then when things were settling down, that brutal second wave, and now Omicron. At any point over the last couple of years, have you felt disheartened? I mean, sort of losing hope or being racked by self-doubt about whether you're in the right business? And because it must have required tons of optimism to keep going.
Yeah, I think it's been a long journey, to be honest with you. And initially, it was like a coup de grace, like a blow in the stomach to begin with, because that initially it really, it hit us quite badly. But then obviously, after some time, you start realizing that you're not the only one who's affected. Your heart goes out to people who are much worse off than you. People were losing their loved ones. They were, health issues were there all over. It was something that hit not just us individually, it hit the whole world. So I think it took time, but very quickly I came to this realization that there's nothing that we can do about it. And therefore we have to live through this. And our industry is such that has congregation of people, and people congregation is what is leading to this spread of this virus. Therefore, we have to reconcile to the fact that we are going to be soft targets. We are going to be shut down till the medical fraternity finds a solution to this problem. I'm talking 2 years ago, and now it's been a long time. And but of course, that's one hat that I had to wear of a normal human being. And the other is, when you look at your business, you suddenly realize that from getting 100 million people to your cinemas, touch wood, doing great numbers, and suddenly as the shutters come down, you're zero straight away. So it does make you introspect and reflect a little bit that should this whole strategy of doing one thing only and trying to do it exceedingly well. At least I was always influenced by people who did one thing and tried to do it very well, whether it's, Starbucks, Howard Shoes, or whether even a cricketer like Sachin Tendulkar or Michael Jordan or anybody. Doing one thing but doing it well is the school of thought that I came from. And I didn't diversify too much, stuck to one thing. So obviously it made me question that, listen, should I have done that? Should I have not looked at other tentacles of the entertainment business and not just stuck to cinema exhibition business? So those self-doubts did appear. But then again, running a company with 15,000 people, you have to keep your chin up and you have to say, okay, fine, here is the situation. Now, what can we do? If the revenues are down to zero as the shutters have come down, what else do we have in our hands? So the only thing was to control our costs. So then we started looking at costs in a very big way and making sure that the ship stayed afloat in these, first wave, then second wave, and then now third wave. So that's what we've been doing. Showed up liquidity as well. Because obviously there's a burn rate when your business is shut, which is much larger than when you're operating. So we had about 50 to 60 crores of burn rate, 70 crores at one time, and therefore we had to shore up liquidity. So then I just became very calm, to be honest with you. If anybody can come wiser out of this, I mean, you feel very good about it. So I said, the CEO that comes out of this pandemic has to be somebody who's a much wiser person than pre-pandemic. So hopefully I've learned few lessons here.